And we're back. In the exact same spot we left off. And I'm armed with the coordinates of the portal should I be able to escape this death trap safely. That is quite an oxymoron of a sentence. Alright, let's dig in. Last episode we found this bastion. And now it's time to explore. Just in case, extra block of safety. Now we thump. Thump. Hitboxes are weird, that doesn't seem like that should work. Want to get to there. So we do that. This is the safest way to explore Bastion. It's by going downwards on the outside of it. That spiral that leads you down to Y35. There are people who are experienced with bastions who don't know this. And there are people who have never bothered going into a bastion because of this, that they're like, let's see how he does. Oh, we did get the regular stuff. Yeah, cool. That is what I was actually originally coming to the Nether for before I found this thing. They're not quite down far enough. I need to get 10 more blocks down, and I believe I'm going to run into the corner before I get there. Maybe. This thing is the long way. Maybe I picked the correct side to do this with. Apparently I did. Now, where am I in the grand scheme of this thing? All the way by the... Okay. So we want to be a little further over towards the middle. Let's block this off. Where is our tunnel? Ooh! Ooh! I found a staircase I wasn't looking for. Okay then. This way it is. That looks like the faster way, but also the more dangerous way, so... Back off. Actually, didn't want you to be able to fit through that. Cube is being in the way, man. I don't have a bow. Jump so I may swipe at ye. I assure you I am doing damage. See from there, fire extinguished. Okay. So now, for safety, you come up like this. Okay. That. Always seal off above your head before you get too far ahead of yourself. No. Into the lava with you. That works too. Don't trust that yet. Wasn't trying to put that there. I wanted that to go on this one. Buzz off. Now that we have that, put that. Can't reach that one yet. Okay. This carefully. Don't want to be too hasty. Seal off above your head. Seal that. Seal underneath. Seal, seal, seal. Arf, arf, arf. Don't forget to break. Not break, seal. Forget to seal that. Okay. Where is the chest? Okay, well, it's not over there, which means it's behind my head. Uh-huh. Perfect. No one can get to me, and I can safely grab the goal. Section 3. What is mine? Ooh. Add that to it. Alright. The only thing I haven't gained from this trip at this point is green nylium. I have literally everything else that is of vital importance. Very, very successful. I have netherrack, I have blackstone, I have cracked polished, I have polished. I even have gilded. Not going to see me complain about this trip. Only thing I now must do is escape. Alright. Need to be at 49 anyway. We're also well away from 0, and I need to go back to 10. Which direction is this? Farther away from 10. Okay, so let's go up. Let's get out of here. Back up to the surface area from whence I came. We'll nab this as well. Alright, so... up. This should be the out that I came in from. Okay, very, very successful excursion. I'm just gonna quickly get a thumbnail. So you guys get to be here for this. Before I do that, let me plunk one of these down for safekeeping. Behind the scenes shenanigans. This is how you get a proper Minecraft thumbnail. Hide hand, hide HUD, leave menu, and how am I actually going to be on this thumb? Probably actually want to be like right here. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Think. Alright. And then I put the settings back on. Someone's shooting at me. Come on. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's being shot at, that little piggy. Okay. Now that the behind-the-scenes shenanigans are done, let's make with our escape. Alright, tree. Tree of escape. Okay. That is the direction I need to go. So let's limit... Ooh, actually. Thought. A thought that of which I am capable. Tree. This should be a tree. Can I get to one more thing? Yes, I can. Alright, so we take that out, we keep the shrimp light. Toss you, we actually need to... This. Just need the singular piece here. Ow, thank you. Alright, and then we do that. Make crafting table. Put random crafting table right there. Make bucket because I need lava. That is a solution to both problems. Lava flow go bye-bye, and I have lava. Very good, very good. Doesn't hurt to grab a few of these. Okay. Let's try not to clutch with the lava. Okay, that's a drop. That's drop. Is a drop. Diggy diggy wall. Just gonna see what's on the other end of this tunnel. I need to be at 10 anyway. Man, I miss my swift sneak. You think you could bully yourself into doing a thing because you're just so tired of being slow? Because I could probably bully myself into going to an ancient city, but I'd have to find one first. So far, I have done just about everything on this season completely manual. Absolutely no looking up. And until today, no creative shenanigans, because I did want to test a thing, how it would look. It's one of the reasons we came to the Nether today. Well, I say today, because it's today for me. What am I looking at? It looks like a death drop. Okay, so obviously that's not gonna work. Can I at least go down this way? No. How did I find a tunnel? Okay, well, fine. We'll just finish the tunnel. Obviously someone didn't want to finish their work. Potentially fall off. Hopefully we don't do that. Oh, listening for scary sounds, listening for scary sounds. The only scary sound I'm hearing right now is my own heartbeat as if I'm in the deep dark. I swear I thought that glowstone was ablaze for a split second there. I would have been jumping out of my skin. Still no sign of a green biome. But I am heading back in the direction from whence I came, so I don't think I can see something too new out here. Need to go down to 49. Oh, more spicy soup. Okay, we'll go this way. Yes, I know you're awaiting my departure from this mortal coil. Well, now I'm going to have friends. Okay, I think this right here is the immediate exit. Hello. Ow. You drop me a crossbow? I would really like that crossbow. Come to the corner. We have cookies. Very sharp cookies. They are indeed cookies. Why are you going in circles? We're not playing laser tag. Okay. I think those are the only ones that are going to be mad at me. Besides these guys. They're always angry. They don't really count. Okay, so we're back to the positive, and now I need to head back this direction. What's with all the floating bits of land? Hello. Nope. Be gone. Don't really need that. Having both of the mushroom options is a good thing. What would also be a good thing is if I found a strider. Because then I could get string and make a bundle. I could consolidate my goodies. Soul sand! Another thing that I needed. Stop burning. Little sticks. Go. Hold up. There's soul sand. We're getting close to skelly territory, which means I could get a bow. Magma. There's the other thing. Can I get down here? Probably not. This looks too high up. We've already established I do not have the falling of the feather. Okay, well, maybe if I go down this way and do a loop, I'll be able to get there. I'm sure nobody would argue if I said I was loopy. You're supposed to argue about that. Do it now! Argue! Say I'm not loopy. Say I'm not crazy. Even though you can see the ones and zeros in my brainstem. You're right, I am crazy. But I'm a crazy fan. Yeah. Unlike that. That would not be crazy fun, that would just be stupid. Kind of like going any further down there. Son of a dirty biscuit. Right. We have found the next layer of the onion of hell. Does this lead me to exterior? It do. And to magma? Can I get there though? Yes. Slowly but surely we will crawl our way on our regular footsies. None of that hands and knees nonsense. That's for weirdos. Okay. Magma, I've come to liberate you. Ooh, basalt. No, don't be greedy, Seko. Don't be greedy. Where there's basalt, there could be striders. True. Why are we talking to ourselves in third person? I don't know. How do I get down there? Also don't know. I could just go for that magma. Or that magma. That's much easier. And safer. Found my portal. Double yay. Oh, I missed being able to do this. Like butter. Okay. We don't really need that because I have gold at home. However, we also don't really need that because we can smelt that down. Why waste it if I already have a stack of polished? Yeah, we'll actually convert this, I think. Because there's a guy right here who's not yet learned to be angry with me. I don't like hearing that. Alright. Fellas. Good fellas, one might say. Have symbol of friendship. You give me something useful, I might free you. That does not count as useful. Okay, that is more of the thing I already had. But I'll take it, I guess. Can I get a thing? Well, that's more of the thing I already had as well. I don't care so much for soul speed. I'm kind of hoping he gives me a dried ghast, though, because you can get those from trades. Let's box you in. You know what? I'll even be nice and box myself in here with you. Hello, friend. I'd even take string if you trade string. I don't know if they trade string. What was that? Ooh. I don't need fire charge. You could do better than that. That's more bricks. We don't need those. I'm gonna be staring at his ugly mug for a little bit. String! Perfect! That means we can do this, 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 this. Can't do that. Not gonna do that. Do this, this. That's too much. It's too much. We'll do that. Alright. Very, very, very useful. Thank you. Now, continue. I'll try not to use all the string, because we might actually need string for other things. Like, I could have made a bow, but I made another one of those. So we don't have a magma cube hat. Bring me thy goodies. Okay, well, soul sand. Give me a dried ghast. I don't want to have to go all the way over there. I'll even take more string. That's not string. Come on, buddy. At least we know what sound the magma cube makes. He makes the squishes. Like each mob has their own sound. Pretty much. I think all the birds just kind of have a flap. Okay, didn't really need that. I'm like right next to my portal. I just have to get back up there. You got this, buddy. You got this. Dried ghast. Nope. We've got 53 tries. Technically, we have more tries at home, but I have to get there first. Okay, cool. We're up at 41 arrows. He loves giving me leather. Pretty sure all of my other goodies would have despawned by now if I hadn't been able to get that string from him. Come on, Mr. Piggy. So he's not being very cooperative currently. I don't even care if you give me soul speed. I'm most likely not going to use it, but it would be cool to have. But I'm looking for that dried ghast. Since I found literally everything else out of the nether that I wanted aside from the green nylium. Yay! I'm happy now. If it didn't take you a solid 10 seconds, I'd drop a bunch of this down for you. Ooh, water bottle. Now we're only missing a couple of key things, and then we can do potions. Which would entail finding the other structure in the nether. You know, it's funny, I was telling Time Runner the other day, I really do not care about structures at this point. It's a little too early for that. I was not expecting to find a bastion, nor was I looking for one. I was looking for blackstone, but I ended up finding the blackstone, so I guess you get what you asked for. Ooh, nice. Those will be useful in getting to my portal. I'm not going to use the dried ghast just yet, but having it is a good thing. Actually, I might be able to use it inside the build. 8. I have to clear out most of the center before I can do that. Ooh. Okay, I see you. Alright. I'm not going to sit here for all of this. I do want to get back home. But I'll do a couple more. Hopefully I get some string. That's really the only goal I have at the moment, is getting more string. Every time I say my goal, I end up actually finding it. So, string, 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 string. Quit stringing me along and give me the damn string. That wasn't string. I just want to make a single bow. Or over a stack of arrows, at least. I need to see that number hit at least 3. I don't even care if you give me a single string. I can't even do a fishing rod without it. Wait, no, can I? It's 3 sticks and 2 string for a fishing rod. This is your last one, and then we're going to go back to the overworld because I no longer need you. I can fish up bows. Okay, what did you just give me? Alright, buddy. You can choose to live here. I don't like seeing that in the slightest. Okay. Well, we're gonna go up the slow way. This is the level I need to be at. Should open up right to it. Ish. Okay. Freedom! Watch it be nighttime. Yeah, nighttime. Okay. Home! Home! We survived. Unprecedented survival skills. Oh. Is there gonna be a zombie in the nether? Dude, there's a portal right there. Just go in it. Hubris. Dangerous. But yes, we have the thing that we needed. And now I just have to set up a lava collection system. That's gonna do it for today, everybody. Thank you all for watching and entertaining the last, hour of me doing trading. It wasn't that long, but still. Hello, bees. Too bad we have no birds. Anyway, see you later. I have some things to prepare and a lot of duping to do that you don't want to watch. Bye.